Learn English through story. The secret desire of love. In a vibrant city where the skyline danced with the shimmering lights of nightlife, there lived a woman named Elena. She was a successful marketing executive, known for her sharp intellect and impeccable taste. Her life was meticulously crafted, from her job at a top firm to her cozy apartment adorned with modern art. Everything seemed perfect. Yet, beneath her polished exterior, Elena harbored a secret desire, a yearning for love that she kept buried beneath layers of ambition and independence. Elena had always believed in the power of hard work. After a tumultuous childhood marked by her parents' divorce, she vowed never to rely on anyone but herself. This resolve fueled her drive to succeed in a male-dominated field, where she was determined to make her mark. She built a reputation for being formidable, often seen as a force to be reckoned with. Her colleagues respected her, but they also feared her, as she rarely allowed anyone to glimpse the softer side of her nature. As her 30th birthday approached, Elena's longing for companionship intensified. She watched her friends pair off and settle down, sharing laughter and love over candlelit dinners. At times, she felt a pang of jealousy and an ache of loneliness, but she quickly dismissed these feelings as weaknesses. After all, she had her career, her friends, and her art. Why should she seek love, a potentially disruptive force in her carefully controlled life? One rainy afternoon, while attending a gallery opening, Elena's world collided with that of a man named Daniel. He was an artist, his paintings a reflection of raw emotion and beauty. She found herself inexplicably drawn to him, his presence igniting a flicker of curiosity within her. They exchanged pleasantries, and as their conversation deepened, Elena discovered that Daniel was not only talented but also passionate and kind-hearted, a rare combination in her experience. Over the following weeks, their paths crossed often. Daniel frequented the art shows that Elena loved, and she began attending his exhibitions. He inspired her with his art, opening her eyes to the vulnerability and beauty that creativity could express. Their conversations flowed effortlessly, revealing shared dreams and aspirations. For the first time in years, Elena felt alive, her heart awakening to a feeling she had buried deep: desire. Yet, as she grew closer to Daniel, a battle raged within her. Torn between the walls she had built around her heart and the magnetic pull of their connection, Elena wrestled with fear. What if she let him in, only to have him walk away? What if he discovered the mess of insecurities she had concealed so well? She feared that love would disrupt her carefully curated life and expose her vulnerabilities. Despite her apprehension, Elena found herself increasingly drawn to Daniel. His laughter echoed in her mind long after their encounters, and his gentle gaze made her heart race. One evening, as they strolled through the city, Daniel stopped in front of a mural that captured the essence of their burgeoning connection. It was a stunning representation of two figures intertwined, their emotions swirling around them like a vibrant storm. Art is about vulnerability, Daniel mused, his voice soft. It's about laying yourself bare and embracing the chaos that comes with it. We all have a secret desire for connection, for love. It's what makes us human. Elena felt a lump form in her throat. He was right beneath her armor. She longed for the very connection he spoke of. But how could she reveal her true self to him? How could she trust that he wouldn't leave her heart shattered? Days turned into weeks, and their bond deepened. Yet, every time Daniel reached out, Elena withdrew, unwilling to let him see the depth of her feelings. She kept their relationship at a comfortable distance, unable to break down the walls that protected her heart. Daniel, sensing her hesitance, remained patient, his warmth unyielding, but the strain of unspoken words hung between them. One night, during a particularly intimate dinner, the tension reached its peak. They were seated at a quaint little restaurant, the air filled with the scent of garlic and herbs. Candlelight flickered, casting dancing shadows that mirrored the emotions swirling in Elena's heart. As they spoke about their dreams, Daniel leaned closer, his voice low and sincere. "Elena, I can feel that you are holding back. I want to know you, all of you. I'm not here to rush you, but I can't keep pretending that I don't feel something profound between us. You deserve to embrace that feeling." Elena's heart raced at his words. The truth was there, unguarded and raw, but fear clawed at her. "Daniel, a broken bar. I don't know if I can do this. I've built my life around being independent. Love is messy, and I'm not sure I'm ready to face that chaos," she admitted, her voice trembling. He regarded her with understanding, his eyes reflecting a depth of emotion that made her heart ache. "Love is indeed messy, but it's also beautiful. It's about finding someone who sees your flaws and loves you even more for them. I see you, Elena, and I'm willing to embrace every part of you." Tears welled in her eyes as the walls she had built began to crumble. She wanted to surrender, to let him in, but the fear of vulnerability gripped her heart. "What if I fall for you, and you leave? I can't bear the thought of losing what little I have left." Daniel reached for her hand, his touch warm and reassuring. "What if you let yourself fall and discover a love that surpasses anything you've ever known? I'm not asking you to abandon your independence, but rather to share it with someone who admires your strength." Elena's heart raced as she processed his words. A storm of emotions swirled within her, a desire for love battling the fear of losing herself. In that moment, she realized that the secret desire she had hidden for so long was not just for love, but for the acceptance of her true self, flaws and all. Days turned into a whirlwind of emotions. Elena found herself grappling with the truth of her feelings for Daniel, questioning whether she could finally step into the light of love. She had spent so long protecting herself that she feared what it would mean to let someone in. But as their time together unfolded, she began to see glimpses of a future she had never dared to imagine. One sunny afternoon, while walking through a park filled with blooming flowers, Daniel stopped suddenly, turning to face her. "Elena, I want to share something with you," he said, his voice steady yet filled with emotion. "I've been falling in love with you, and it terrifies me, but it also makes me feel alive in ways I never thought possible." Elena's heart soared at his confession, but a shadow of doubt crept in. "What if we fall apart? What if this doesn't work out?" she questioned, her voice barely above a whisper. Daniel stepped closer, cupping her face with his hands. "Then we will have lived fully in the moment. Love isn't about guarantees, it's about embracing the journey together. If we stumble, we'll find our way again, but I want to take that journey with you." In that moment, Elena understood the depth of his words. Love was indeed a journey, one that required vulnerability and trust. The walls she had built began to crumble as she took a leap of faith, allowing herself to embrace the feelings she had hidden for so long. With newfound courage, Elena stepped forward, closing the distance between them. "I want to take that journey with you, too," she declared, her voice firm. "I want to embrace this love, the chaos and the beauty that come with it. I'm tired of living in fear." Daniel's eyes lit up with joy as he pulled her into an embrace, their hearts beating in sync. In that moment, Elena felt the weight of her secret desire lift, replaced by a sense of freedom. She had chosen love, allowing it to seep into the cracks of her carefully constructed life. As the weeks unfolded, their relationship flourished. They explored the city together, sharing laughter, dreams, and moments of vulnerability. Elena discovered the joy of loving and being loved, her heart blooming in ways she had never imagined. The desire she had once hidden became a source of strength, empowering her to embrace her artistry and ambition. But life is never without its challenges. As the months passed, Elena faced her own fears as her career began to demand more of her time. A promotion loomed on the horizon, one that would require her to dedicate herself fully to her work. Torn between her aspirations and her relationship with Daniel, she found herself slipping back into old habits. One evening, after a long day at work, Elena returned home to find Daniel waiting for her, a concerned expression etched on his face. "You've been distant lately," he said gently, his voice laced with worry. "Is everything okay?" Elena sighed, running a hand through her hair. "I'm just overwhelmed. This promotion is a big deal, and I feel like I'm being pulled in every direction. I don't want to let you down, but I also don't want to lose sight of my career." Daniel reached for her hand, grounding her. "Elena, I support you and your dreams. But you don't have to do it all alone. Love is about balance. We can be each other's anchors in the chaos." Tears prickled at the corners of her eyes as his words resonated within her. She realized that her secret desire for love didn't mean sacrificing her ambitions, it meant finding a partner who would support her journey. In the months that followed, Elena found a way to balance her work and her relationship. She set boundaries at work, making time for Daniel while pursuing her dreams. Their love blossomed as they navigated the ups and downs of life together, each moment reinforcing the bond they had forged. One evening, under a starlit sky, Daniel surprised her with a picnic in the park. As they sat together, surrounded by twinkling lights, he turned to her, his expression serious. "Elena, I want you to know how much you mean to me. You've opened my heart in ways I never thought possible. I can't imagine my life without you." Elena felt her heart swell with love. In that moment, she realized that her secret desire had transformed into something beautiful, an undeniable connection that had the power to withstand the storms of life. "Daniel, you've shown me what love truly is," she replied, her voice filled with emotion. "You've helped me break down my walls and embrace the chaos. I want to build a future with you, one filled with adventure and love." As they leaned in for a kiss, Elena knew that she had chosen the right path. Love was not just about finding someone to fill the void, it was about embracing vulnerability, sharing dreams, and supporting each other through the chaos of life. Months passed, and their love only grew stronger. They traveled together, explored new cities, and shared countless laughter-filled moments. Elena continued to excel in her career, but now she had a partner by her side, someone who cheered her on and celebrated her victories. Yet, as with all stories, challenges remained. Elena faced a pivotal moment in her career, a decision that could change everything. She was offered a prestigious position in a different city, one that would catapult her career forward but would require her to leave behind everything she had built in her current life. Conflicted, she confided in Daniel one evening, her heart heavy. "This opportunity could change my life, but it means leaving you behind. I don't know what to do." Daniel listened, his expression serious but understanding. "You have to do what's best for you, Elena. But we've built something special. If this is what you want, I'll support you. Love means wanting the best for each other, even if it's hard. Tears welled in her eyes as she realized the depth of his love. They both understood that true love meant allowing each other the freedom to pursue their dreams, no matter the distance. In the end, Elena made the decision that felt right for her career. With a heavy heart, she accepted the position, knowing that it would bring new challenges but also new opportunities for growth. As she prepared to move, she and Daniel promised to make their love work, despite the distance. The journey wasn't easy, but their bond remained unbreakable. They navigated late-night calls, weekend visits, and shared dreams of a future together. Elena discovered that her secret desire for love was not just about finding someone to share her life with. It was about embracing the journey of growth, adventure, and unwavering support. As she stood on the rooftop of her new apartment, gazing at the city skyline, Elena felt a surge of gratitude. Love had transformed her life, and she had learned to embrace the beautiful chaos that came with it. She had faced her fears, let her walls crumble, and allowed herself to be vulnerable. In doing so, she discovered the profound strength that love could provide, a strength that empowered her to chase her dreams while holding onto the heart of someone who believed in her. The secret desire for love often lies buried beneath fear and vulnerability. Embracing love requires courage, a willingness to break down walls, and the strength to support each other's dreams. Love is not about losing oneself, it's about growing together, navigating challenges, and finding beauty in the chaos. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and open our hearts, we discover the transformative power of love, one that inspires, supports, and celebrates who we are at our core. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.